long forgotten, when realms of stone and fire were yet unclaimed. There rose a knight, noble and bold, sworn not to king nor crown, but to a destiny forged by hand and heart. Sir Pandemonium. He set forth into the wild yonder, through forests thick with mystery, across deserts scorched by sun and time. Beneath the mountains where monsters dwell, he shall battle beasts of darkness, bend the elements to his will. For this is no mere journey, it is the forging of legend, the rise of a realm that shall echo through the halls of history. Behold, the land of Pandemonium, and the tale of Sir Pandemonium begins.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Block Hunter SMP. We're on episode 9 now. In the last episode, we did go ahead and build the structure that I'm in and under. I've been doing a little bit of off-camera stuff, hanging out here up in the nether. Oh, I can actually grab this stuff now, actually. Let's take that real quick. Fix this also. So I added this cool little staircase. I moved from the ladder that was here, and added this staircase down. That way we can get down to our ancient debris mine, because that'll be here soon. I also did some stuff in here. As you guys can see, I made a gate so we don't have to deal with the piglins anymore. But I made this little bartering farm. So there's nothing in there now, but essentially it's our first redstone contraption here on the server. And what happens is this comparator here and the redstone torch and a dropper, that's all the redstone you need, right? So essentially you put gold in this chest, the gold drops down into the dropper, and then it'll shoot out a piece of gold to Philip here. His name's Philip. He's name tagged and everything, so it won't despawn. Drops it to Philip. Once he trades with it, the hopper, whatever items in the hopper will go in here, and then once the hopper is empty, the comparator sparks, which then makes another gold drop. But that was super sweet. And then I also made a staircase up here. I think this is where we're gonna have most of our like storage, like our nether goods. I think I'm gonna put all the nether stuff in the nether. That way we have to go like actually come to the nether to get this stuff, so we don't just build this and forget about it. And then this staircase also goes down more to down here, and I think I'm going to expand the storage for the output of the bartering farm. And I'm going to make 3 more. I just don't have any name tags to make anymore. But this is what I got after, I think, like a little less than a stack of gold. It was like 58 pieces of gold, I think. And we got all this stuff, which is super sweet. I got one of each. Sweet. But yeah, guys, this is the nether base is going very smoothly. I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. I haven't done anything else in the nether. So super simple. That's enough of the nether. We were there all the entire time last episode. But this episode, we are gonna be in here. We're gonna go ahead and swap out our gold helmet and rock our diamonds. And speaking of diamonds, off camera I went and hung out at Foxy's little villager trader hall he's got, and ended up getting mending on all of our diamond armor here, so we don't have to worry about it breaking, which is fantastic. I also traded with these villagers and got a couple extra, I think they're in here. No, they're in here. Got a couple extra mending books now that we know we get better tools or future tools / armor sets. we can have mending on them all, which I think is fantastic. But today, guys, we are finally going to be tackling the mining area that I've been talking about. Off camera, it's a funny story actually. I was going to totally do a little flashback of me turning the floor into what it is now, and I hit record and then paused it to go get more blocks, and then forgot to unpause the recording, so I scrapped it off because it went from like nothing to this. I finished off the path here. Now the entire settlement is now connected to both ways. But this is where we're going to be working today, guys. We're going to be building this building right here. And I'm super excited because the blacksmith is super sweet. And then doing some detail work around here. But I think it's super cool. I added some more retainer walls just to make it, what's the word? Like, kind of sectioned off, essentially, you know? This is like the dirty area, the working bit where it's all muddy and dusty and all that. So they made some retainer walls to make it, you know, separate from the actual living areas and whatnot, which is going to be super sweet. I also detailed over here to make it not so barren, but it's super sweet. We got a super steep staircase here. I ended up actually building a tree right here. I still think it works because it's not super tall. Like, I'm pretty sure we can still fit another gas in there with no issues. So I like it. I mean, I'll have to hop on him and put him over there, see if that works. But yeah, like I said, guys, we're gonna go ahead and build this, and I can actually tell you what it is now. This is gonna be the settlement's blacksmith. We're gonna have a building here, and then right here is gonna be where the forge is at, and I cannot wait to get this done and get into detail work with you guys. But I'm gonna sleep the night away, and in the morning we're building a blacksmith. Ooh. I was gonna welcome you guys back, but did you see that guy? Full copper? Ow. Ow. It's just like the biggest. Oh god, he's messing me up, guys. Oh, dude. Copper skeletons are still the bane of my existence, apparently. I can't kill them to save my life. Anyways, we're back, and I got a little carried away, guys. I finished the interior. So we're gonna go in and check it out, and then we're gonna work on out here. Remember those little like piles of rocks with ores in them? We're gonna do them around here. We might have to change some of the pebbles that are around, but I added some lanterns around so it's nice and bright out here. Added a sign so you know it's the blacksmith. And then if we come in here, got our little hand washing station. We got a couple barrels up here. Got our anvil, right? And then some of the armor sets that they can make here. I think that they'd wear going down to the mines. We've got our bulk storage of all the different stones that we can get in the mines. And if we come up here, we just got a little living quarters, super basic. I was able to fit 6 beds in here, and they all get their own personal chest with some crafting tables. Super simple. I like it. I think it looks freaking sweet. And then if we come on out to the forge area, this is the fancy spot, right? We got our craft table. We got a little chest right here. We got another anvil here. We've got the smithing table, some storage, some furnaces up here. And then I actually went inside the forge and put some blast furnaces in there so we can smelt our ores. So that was pretty cool. And then obviously we've got the fancier armor here. We've got, oh wait, actually this is what this is for. I'm gonna put that on this one. Boom. We've got a full set of diamond armor, but it's like different sets, you know? So they're all there looking all nice and pretty. But I wanted to come in here. We're gonna make little mounds and piles of like what do you call it? Like different stones, and like some of them will have some ores in them. We're gonna do probably 1 or 2 small deep slate ones. But right here, I'm thinking about making one big one, or should I do a couple small ones? What we'll do is we'll move these buttons for now. That way we've got a good spot. I think right here is a good spot for probably 2. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something like that, because I don't want to cover the mud. That's like the last thing I want to do. And we'll put it up right up to the this one, so there's really no point of coming back here. We'll start with that. This one's gonna cover a little bit of the mud. Well, probably just 2 blocks right there, kind of, you know, smoothing it out in a sense. There, we'll do it like this, and then we'll start moving up here. And then we can go ahead. We'll put iron and maybe gold in this one. No, we'll put gold and we'll put copper, and we'll put iron and gold in here. We'll do something like this. Make it a little bigger. Slab there, so you can see that they've got some sort of ore buildup in here. And we can put a gold here. We can kind of do something like this, which I think it's gonna make it look super sweet. The fact that, you know, they have little bits of like ores coming out of here, and also some smooth stone, I'll put a cobblestone one somewhere, and then also a deep slate one, just so they what's it called? You can tell that, you know, they've actually got some luxuries up in here. They found very nice. We'll do right there. Then we'll do this guy. We'll do one. We'll do a stair there. Can't forget these guys. A couple more blocks here. We'll put one here and here for now. Ow, 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 ow. Slab it up here, slab it up here, slab it up here. Then we'll put another. We'll go here. We'll slab this. We're not going to slab that because that was already slabbed. We'll slab that and we'll slab here. We'll go here and here. Yeah, I think that looks. I like that. I think that looks cool. Then you get the ores. Do I have? I only have one here, huh? Or I only have two. I might go ahead. I have a couple more iron ore. I might put an iron right here. But I think that looks cool. You know, it's got little piles of what they mined with the ores that they picked up. And it kind of, you know, if you're coming down from here, you're like, oh, okay. Blacksmith. Cool, cool, cool. I'm also going to want to put one probably over here. And that one can probably be, one can be the cobblestone one, just because, you know, it's by the pathways. They're not going to put ones that have the precious metals or minerals that they find. This one's going to cover a lot of the mud. This one can be big. We'll just cover this whole section over here. Last one, don't want that there. We'll back it up a little bit. We'll bump this one up to the wall. We'll actually have this one come down. And what we can do is we can just break that guy, save a block. That's not what I wanted either. But I think the cool thing with these ones is that they're random, you know. You can't really go wrong with whatever it is you think this is going to look like. And now, you know, this one's going to look a little weird because it's going to be cobblestone. It's going to kind of block some of the wall, but I think it'll work out perfectly fine, to be perfectly honest with you. Like that one like this. Get rid of this one because that just doesn't make any sense. We'll put that guy there. That'll be enough right there. We'll do a slab and a stair right there. Slab there and stair there. And then we'll just go boom and boom. Maybe right there. Yeah, see, that's just like some cobblestone they got, right? They don't really care about that one, so that one's gonna be like right there. And we're gonna go around with the buttons we picked up, put them all around. And I think the next one, I low-key kind of want to put it right here, which is gonna be a little strange to some of you guys, I feel like, because it's kind of gonna block the entrance here, but I want to do one like right here. That gonna make sense? Oh, this one's gotta move. Put it right there. Yeah, because then you gotta come, you can come walk through them into there, but then you still have this guy here. Because it's all about sightlines. So you're gonna see that. Then you can get close. You'll see those ones. You still have the opening to the mine and that way. So we're gonna actually sleep real quick on our blocks of cobbled deep slate. And then we will do this. We'll get our iron. Next one right there. Yeah, because I was gonna have a lot of iron. I like that. And then we'll come through with slab. No, I can't put a slab there because that's already gonna be there. That one's gonna be flat on that side actually. So we'll put slab there. We'll put slab there. We'll put a stair there and there. Oop, that's the wrong way. Slab there. Boom. Boom. And then we'll do that. I think we'll be perfectly fine. But I feel like something needs to be right here, unfortunately. I just think that that's too... I think that's too... There we go. We'll do something like that. And I think that is actually perfect because it gives us a walkway. Come out, you can be like, ooh, nice. Then it's just randomly placing more of these pebbles. A little more on this side just because there's a lot right here. And we can also not forget this side over here where the cobblestone is. We'll put a couple here. We'll put the, nah, that's good right there because we got all those guys right there. And we'll put one right there. Beautiful. I think this turned out super sweet. And then leaves the pathway open. You've got stuff to look at. Now, I wonder, you guys can leave it down in the comments. I'll leave it up to you guys, or I'll ask the guys on the server. Would it make sense if we put a chest, like let's say we put a chest right here for cobblestone, and we can like get rid of this guy, put a chest and put, you know, deep slate. We can put like a double chest right here for all the stone they find. Let me know. I thought about the idea and I don't know exactly how. I don't know how I feel about it just yet. I'm not convinced, like I'm not 100% on it, but I think that looks super sweet. I think it's cool. This guy might have to get pushed a little forward more here. Like might have to put some more right here, but I think it's because I have this guy here. Which if I got rid of the slabs there, I could turn it into a bigger mound, which I might actually do. Let's see what that looks like actually. We have more than enough cobblestone to do that. We can get rid of this button here for a second. Do that, do that. Boom. Boom. And we'll break this guy because we're gonna need to make it come out a little more. I think that looks better. Oh yeah, it looks super better, but this guy's gotta change. We'll change it to a... Yeah, I like that. Then it actually looks like, you know, we've got a big old mound of cobble. Yeah, I think that's good, guys. I think this has to change though because that just looks weird. And we'll put a slab right there. Nope, that's a full block. Put a slab right there. Then we'll put boom, boom. There we go. There we go. That's better. I think that looks good. There we go. Yeah, that looks super sweet. Oh yeah, dude, guys, I am so proud of this area. This area looks completely different now, and the grass actually looks. I was talking to Foxy about it because I wanted to do something here, but I didn't want to get rid of all this grass because the forest is right there. And I think this was a good shout. This definitely was a good shout. I think it's super sweet, but I think right here, I think this is where, oh. Now, I'll do one of these. Oh. That is gonna do it for episode 9 here, guys, on the Block Hunter server. It was I feel like it was a great episode. We got a massive, super dope blacksmith building done. We got the whole area decorated. So now this section is done, which means that the entire back end of the island, all that's left to do is the foot of the forest, which is the detail work on the bottom of the forest, which you see on the right side of your screen. And then the back is done. All we have left, I believe, are 1, 2, 3, I think 4 or 5 houses left, and then we can pretty much call this first settlement done, the starter settlement done. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button, hit subscribe. It helps me out a lot. If you guys want to get notified for when I do upload a new video or go live, hit that little bell notification and click the little all button. But as always, my name's Sir Pandemonium, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Adeuces.